Alright everybody, we're back. Like I said before, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do some exercises. Please stick with them. They're not the greatest thing in the world, but they'll get you off the ground. I just had a little hiccup with the computer and everything, so anyways, back to it. And it's going to be the one finger exercise, like I said before, I just started showing you. Anyways, here we go. First finger, first string, first fret. And you want to hit that with either your pick or your finger, or your thumb, like, or your pick, or even if you're playing bass, use your finger. Anyways, the idea here is to get that note fretted properly to sound as good as possible. It's all about the quality. And that'll build your technique by itself, just how good your notes sound. So, your first note, and then you go up to the second fret, do the same thing, put your fingers close to that fret bar as possible, and fret that note. It's called fretting a note, so you want to fret that note, strike it, there you go. Then you go up to the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and basically what I want you to do, and here's where it gets really excruciating, and if your fingers aren't sore yet, especially if you have an acoustic, they will be. So anyways, we need to work our way all the way up the guitar. You can stop at the 12th fret if you like, and this is the 12th fret for me. Or if you really want to be dedicated, keep moving your way up. Go about as high as you can. Then count down. Try and keep your fingers still arced and make every note matter, make every note count, and be clean. If you can't do it, keep working on it. You'd be shocked at how long that can actually take. Just doing that. So you do the first string, second string. Now here's where a little bit of practice and technique will come into play, because here's what's going to happen. You're going to work your hand this way, and by the way, like I said, don't monkey grip it. You want to basically make a number 4. And a lot of people are like, oh, my hand doesn't want to do that. And they fight it and they make it really, really way too difficult, way more difficult than it actually is. Because you can go like this. I got my knee on my, elbow on my knee. I can put a guitar in my hand. There it is. Or I'll relax my hand and just simple. I can put, alright, so you go like that. Put your thumb back here because this is your brace. And look at that. It lined up with almost perfectly with the first 4 frets. I got big hands, not everybody does, so you might not get all 4 frets. But you get the idea. Is that holding it is usually, typically, it is the person that is fighting it and just thinks it's so hard because they just want to force the guitar, and you can't do that. It's got to be relaxing, just like piano. You got to get your hands in that natural position. Make the number 4. And I like to show people this a lot. I don't have a soda bottle around. This is one of the methods I actually use for teaching. I got this. Okay? Can you do that? Can you take this and hold it like that? Can you take a case for your glasses? Or here. I'm sure my sister will appreciate this. If you could take a stapler, hold it in your hand like this. Can you hold a stapler like that? Can you hold it in front of your face like this? Yes, you can. Flip it over. You're holding a guitar. It is really that easy. Quit fighting it. So back to the monotony. Alright. Like I said, we're running through, and believe me, don't worry about playing anywhere near as fast as I just did that. I really shouldn't have done that. I should have played it as slow as possible so you guys can really feel it. And then we're going to go on the next string. And again, the idea here is I'm playing the second string with, I'm using my thumb instead of my pick just because it's a little easier, cleaner sounding, because when I go like that, you guys heard that bad note, see? I screwed up because I didn't fret the note properly. I didn't push down hard enough and I didn't address the string right. What happens is when I play like this, I'm pushing on that next string so I don't get any kind of extra notes. A little cheating. But if you want to play with a pick, you want to ring that without hitting any other strings, I want one note, and it has to be clean. It has to be a good quality note. So again, here, silence, and to silence you can use your hand and just put it on the strings like this. And the other way you can silence is releasing that note, taking that tension off. But a lot of people go, there you go, you hear that dirtiness? So you want to do it a little bit fast. Or you can go like this, and drape your fingers across it, and drape your hand across this. That'll deaden a note immediately. Just watch out for harmonics. You'll find out about those probably accidentally. And they're fun. So anyways, you can do the same thing. Again, one finger method. And again, make sure you address every note properly, as close to the fret bar as possible. And we're going to count back down. And I'm not going to run through this because I'm going to run out of time. So anyways, do it on the next fret. And that's all I'm going to run through. You got to run through the whole thing yourself, so you have to do it up and down. Next one, because what was really happening is I want to show you where your hand is naturally going to go. So people can be like this, trying to get these notes. Dude, arm under the guitar, wrist under the guitar, try and play from underneath. And these ones are not wraps, they're not wound strings. Or they might be on an acoustic, I don't really remember. Yeah, they are, they're wound. But these fret a little differently, they can hurt your fingers a lot, just because they feel sharp. Don't worry, you won't cut yourself. But again, see how you'll find that when, especially when you get to this last string, the sixth string, your hand's not going to want to be under the guitar. It's going to want to pull off to the side. It's okay, don't sweat it. And for this one, literally, I'm just pinching, man. It's just, you know, like, I'm crushing your head. So, anyways, it goes like this. And I want you to run through all of that, and it might take about a good solid half hour. Maybe longer, and don't worry if it does, it's fine. The next one will be 1, 2. So, first fret, and then second one. Remember, this one, you gotta fret it the same way, just right by that fret bar. So 1, 2, then move up. 1, 2, move up. 1, 2, and you're gonna want to do the same thing, just like we did with the first finger. And then, of course, and remember, each note matters. So if you can't do it, don't sweat it. It takes practice. It just takes repetition. It takes time. And like I said, I've been doing this for 18 years, and I can still screw it up. But you want to do that on every string again, and go up as high as you're comfortable. I really want you to go past your comfort point, because the only way you'll ever get past your limitations is by pushing them. So next one, you know, same thing. And you can probably see that I'm alternate picking is what it's called on the right hand, just because I'm being kind of rushing through this. And then back down. And see, that actually sounds kind of cool. And you'll find that going down, you're gonna find out a lot of things about your hands when you're doing this, and we're gonna run. And you don't have to alternate pick, please don't. That's a little bit more advanced if you're a beginner. So you just do down pick or and get you to be able to play trills too. So those are your exercises for this week. Actually, really for this month, but I will get more videos out. But practice those. Good luck to everybody. Please hang in there. I will show you some pretty cool stuff in the very near future. And we'll get on the way to Jason's Method of Madness. Alright, see y'all later.